If you constantly feel the need to control situations or people, it's not because you're a control freak. It's just because deep down you don't feel safe. In today's video, I want to talk about what it really means to release control, protect your energy, and to shift back into alignment with yourself. When you start pouring into your own cup, something powerful happens. You become extremely magnetic. But that magnetism can attract both light and shadow. So how do you stay grounded, aware, and in your own power? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about that. But first, welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Christine. And if you want to see more transformative content like this one, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel to join the journey with me. So nobody wants to be told what to do. When you pour into yourself and start focusing on yourself, others will naturally want to do the same. However, if the people around you are still making you feel unsafe, then you must remove yourself from them. Because then you will feel the need to want to control them, because that is like your survival mode kicking in and your body doesn't feel safe, so it needs to do something. So you try to control them instead of removing yourself. But the thing is that when you start to control these people, you are now taking your life force energy and pouring it into them. You are depleting yourself without even realizing it. This will ultimately put you out of alignment with yourself. You are not a savior. You were never meant to be a savior. If you guys believe in God, then let me tell you this. God is our savior. He is the only person that will save us. We were never meant to save other people. It's amazing to be able to have the ability to look at a person and see the good in them, but it's not your responsibility to feel that you are responsible to controlling them and to teaching them how to become a good person, how to be the person that you see in your mind for them, because doing that will genuinely drain you so much. So when I say that when you start to pour into yourself, others will naturally admire your energy and they will see how you pour into yourself and they will be very attracted to that. Even ask yourself, when you see a very beautiful woman or when you see a very handsome man and you see the way that they take care of themselves, you see the way that they go to the gym, you see what they eat, you see the way they talk, you see the way they educate themselves, you see how serious they are about really pouring into themselves, you feel this gravitational pull towards them. You instantly feel attracted to them, even if physically they are not your type. It's because that is their life force energy that they have built within themselves. And I'm telling you guys right now, energy will speak way louder than your physical appearance. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen anyone with such beautiful energy, but I know you guys can vouch for me and say that if you have, that you know what I mean when somebody walks into the room or you just meet someone and they just feel like the most beautiful or handsome person you have ever came across. So a lot of people will be very magnetized to you, will be very attracted to you when you start to pour into yourself and you start to build that energy within yourself. But something I do want to mention is that there are a lot of unhealed people in this world, and they call these people energy vampires. And I want you guys to be aware of these energy vampires because these are very unhealed people. These are people who are genuinely going through a lot in their life. Very deep, dark spirits are in them. And when you are used to being a very caring and nurturing person and seeing the good in people, you can have this ability or this want to try to help this person because you see the good in them. You want to take away all of that pain and all of the darkness that they are going through because you want them to experience a beautiful life like you are. But the thing is that these are energy vampires. Energy vampires literally suck the energy out of you without you even realizing it, because these energy vampires stem from a lack of love within themselves and a lot of insecurities. They stem from a lot of unresolved problems that they never taken the time to put energy into wanting to change about themselves. These people have a lot of jealousy, have a lot of envy in them, and can be in competition with you if they choose to do that. These people do not have any control of how to regulate their emotions and how to control their emotions and control their behaviors and their actions, because their behaviors and actions and emotions constantly are in control over them, because they have never chosen to take their power back from their emotions and behaviors. But it's very unlikely for me to mention this to you guys because I am a very big believer in manifestation and the law of attraction. And like I've said before, what you focus on is what you will receive. And I say this because when you stay focused on bad people are all you are going to see in this world. If you are always focused that someone is going to destroy you, treat you bad, or just ruin literally your whole life. But I say this very importantly, that I'm not telling you guys to focus on these energy vampires. I'm telling you guys to be aware of these energy vampires. You need to be able to learn how to distinguish between these people, because they will be very detrimental to your life and the things that you've built for yourself and the energy that you have built for yourself from scratch. They will literally take it all away from you. So this is really me talking to those of you who have very pure and loving hearts, because I myself look at myself as that as well. But in reality, there are good and bad people, and it's very important to have a healthy balance of awareness of them both. Unhealed people who are going through a lot in their lives will always project their emotions, their chaos in their mind and their world onto others. And they will literally hurt other people because they are hurting themselves. They have no control of how to deal with their emotions in a very healthy way, so they project onto others. They try to steal other people's energy because they want other people to be on the same level as them. When they see these people, they can have envy, they can have jealousy, because they are already stemming from a very dark place. So they must bring everyone down with them. When you truly work on yourself, everything and everyone around you will benefit from you doing that. So many bad things are going on in this world, and you ask yourself, like, what can I even do to help every single person? It's impossible. It's literally impossible to help everyone without depleting yourself. But the most important thing that I've learned and how you can help everyone in this world is to help yourself. When you help yourself, when you start with yourself, everyone around you will be helped. Everyone around you will be saved. Because when you start with yourself, like I said in the beginning of the video, people will be magnetized and attracted to how you pour energy into yourself and to how healed you are. When you are not healed as a person, you go out into the world and you hurt other people and you put all the bad things that you went through onto other people when they never deserved that. They never deserved that treatment. They never deserved that hurt, that pain. It's just like a baby being born into this world, like they are pure souls and they only learn things because of the environment that they're in. However that baby learns that bad thing, it goes to show you that the environment around that baby was very unhealed. Those people were very unhealed, and they taught that baby how to do those things without even realizing it. And that's why I say to work on yourself, to heal yourself, to really be aware of your emotions, your reactions, your thoughts, your behaviors. Go and get help. Don't be afraid to go to a therapist, to talk to your friends, talk to your family. Find people to talk to or educate yourself on your emotions, your behaviors. Learn about yourself, really learn about yourself, and pour that energy into yourself, because it will dramatically change your life and all those around you. So before I end this video, I want to teach you guys a breathing technique that I've learned from Jay Shetty. He's a podcast host on YouTube, if you guys don't know about him. I watched this video where he was talking about his experience when he was practicing as a monk, and he explained how this one day he was just outside and he saw a 10-year-old monk teaching all these younger monks something, and it was their first day and he saw them teaching them something, and he let him go and teach them what he was teaching. And then after he was done, he went up to him and he asked him, what were you teaching them? This 10-year-old monk was teaching them how to breathe so that they can learn how to control their emotions. And he asked Jay, what did you learn in your first day of school? And he said, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, ABCs. And the 10-year-old monk said, well, these younger monks are learning how to breathe, to control their emotions. And he went on to explain that your breathing changes with every emotion that you feel. When you're mad, when you're sad, depressed, happy, excited, your breathing changes with each emotion, right? When you're mad, you're like huffing and puffing. When you're in shock, your breath literally stops. When you're sad, your breathing feels like it's hard to breathe, right? So he was teaching them how to breathe, and I want to teach you guys just a very simple technique on breathing, because you guys do not understand how breath work is so important, and how throughout the whole day we do not take even one intentional breath. Isn't that insane? Out of our whole day, we're not even aware of our breath work. Pause real quick, and we're gonna do a breath work technique, and I want you to inhale, but when you exhale, I want you to exhale longer than the time you inhaled. Okay, so we're gonna do it together. So we're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now the next thing I want you guys to do is I want you to take either your right or left palm or both, and I want you to place it on your stomach. And when you do the inhale and exhale, I want you to press against your stomach. So when we inhale, hold, and exhale longer than you inhaled with your palms on your stomach. So go ahead. Inhale. now that we're done with that exercise, I want you guys to use this exercise whenever you are aware of your emotions and you want to regulate the way that you're feeling. If you're stressed, if you're angry, if you're sad, I want you just to take maybe at least 10, try to do it 10 times, and really focus on the way your stomach goes in and out. When you inhale, I want you to think of you inhaling all the positive, all the good things, all the things you want to happen. And when you exhale, I want you to release all the negative things that you're thinking in that moment, all the stress, the anxiety, the scenarios you're thinking. Just release it all and let go of it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that exercise helped you, and in general, I just hope this video really impacted you. Remember, you guys, you are not meant to be the savior. You are meant to pour into yourself, and by doing this, it will not only benefit you, but it will also benefit those around you. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much peace, so much happiness, and so much support. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.